So one thing I enjoy doing is occasionally taste-making up-and-coming artists that I just find to be really cool. And in this video, I'm not only going to show you some audio clips to listen to this artist to see if it's someone that you would be interested in, but I also wanted to talk about the rise of this artist and why I think that they are going to only get bigger and bigger. So not too long ago, I stumbled on an artist called PINKNOISE. I found them through, I believe, either a Discover Weekly or an artist playlist on Spotify, because I'm always looking for like new music, and I was really blown away. And PINKNOISE is the project of Kasey Foxx, and they are a fucking powerhouse. The grind that this artist has been on for literally months on end, years on end, is insane. They've been booking some really big collaborations with like Windwalkers, they're touring right now with Magnolia Park, and they appeared in Jared Dines' Musician Mansion alongside some really big titans in the YouTube creator space as well as metal space. And I'm just gonna say this, there are a lot of sort of hard rock metalcore adjacent projects that try really hard to be this catchy, but I cannot tell you the hours of enjoyment I am getting out of this artist for how catchy their songwriting is, for how insane the production is, for how hard-hitting the lyricism is. Their catalog so far, albeit short, has gotten them a lot of publicity recently. When I started listening to them, they were around like 15,000, 20,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and now they are inching towards 200,000 monthly listeners on Spotify alone. Their TikTok is around 300,000 followers, over 3 million likes. Some of their content has gotten 300, 400, 500,000 views. They've done a ton of covers. They have an amazing voice, not just for metal and rock, but they're very diverse. They've done a cover of like, you know, My Heart Will Go On in Linkin Park. And you can tell when an artist is just grinding because they fucking love it so much. And that's what I love to see. I love the infectious enthusiasm for music, because I'm gonna be honest, PINKNOISE isn't necessarily reinventing the wheel. I don't think you're gonna step into their music and be like, this is a never heard before thing that no one's ever tampered with. I'm not going to say it's the most progressive or technical or cutting edge, but it does what it does so damn well, and probably better than a lot of artists I'm hearing in the past couple of years, and they have been a big hyperfixation artist of me recently. Seeing an artist just grind and post videos and TikToks and social media stuff every day, they're absolutely killing it in terms of the multimedia marketing, and you can just tell that the community is so surrounding it. Plus, their dad is insanely supportive of them. I love to see that. He comments under like every single TikTok post and YouTube comment section. That is what I love to see. It is so cute. It is so adorable. I love it. We need more of that in the world. Just the aesthetic of PINKNOISE, the whole thing of like the future is pink and like their colored hair like being the color of their branding and stuff, and their leather jackets and stuff, like they're very iconic in their style, and I think that's going to go a long way for their branding throughout the future. But more than anything else, it's just catchy good music, and it blurs the lines between hard-hitting post-hardcore metalcore type of music and sort of that Rise Records octane sort of sound, but it's a lot catchier. There's a lot more detail put into the verses and choruses. Like I've said multiple times, insanely catchy, but also bone-shredding breakdowns and very heavy vocals. They're a very diverse and dynamic vocalist that is just so wide in range, where you're getting these soaring choruses, these very low electronic-led verses, and then you're getting massive, crushing metal vocals that are layered, great guttural growls or like higher shrieks. Like, it is just awesome. And just considering this artist is fairly new on the block and is like mostly just been releasing this music over the past couple of years, like 2 or 3 years, I cannot wait to see what happens. I'm able to pretty consistently predict when an artist or a band is going to see a meteoric rise or get more and more popular, and I did it with Sache 6, and look at them now. They're almost at like 500,000 monthly listeners. They're humongous right now. They're doing huge numbers. I think that PINKNOISE is going to be one of those artists. I think they're going to lead a lot of the charge in the next couple of years, and I think this EP/album is going to be huge. I think it's going to be massive. I think it's going to connect with a lot of people, and I think when you get the full release of all of these like singles and it rolls out in April, I think it's going to do big numbers. And honestly, I just wanted to give love to Kasey because I love seeing artists that are just on that grind, creators that are on that grind every single fucking day, doing great cinematography and these funny little skits and these videos and these covers. You can tell when someone wants to make it so bad, and when you combine the enthusiasm for the scene and the love of the scene and just their sheer like authenticity and just feeling very genuine with very good music, it's a deadly combination. Because when you have someone that is very talented but also about that fucking life and doing everything in their power to make it work, there is no end to the amount of damage that you can do as a creator. I'm just a whore for hearing like dedication, sheer determination, and it bleeds through everything that Kasey's doing, and that's why I wanted to shout them out and just say, if you haven't listened to them, please listen to them. I'm going to post some snippets of their music in this next section and then end the video, so feel free to go check out all of their stuff. I'm going to put a variety of different songs here that I think kind of embody different versions of their sound, and I highly recommend and suggest checking them out in their entirety.
Misery, misery, just let me sleep, I don't wanna be in this sleep, suffering. I'm sick of it always pouring rain. Got a cloud above my head and it's drowning me. Am I to blame? Am I comfortable inside of the hell I create in my head? I know only cause it is because you love life. Standing on the battle of a life that you hate. You're afraid that you'll die from this love life. Only be my ego when you hate me. We never stay alive when you push me. Stop to that shit, rise to that shit. Run, leave your talk. Just like worms beneath my skin, digging holes inside my skull. If you knew what lies within, would I just listen close to the sound? Your heart is still beating. The scars are finally healing. Someday you'll let go of the pain that you carry inside. I'll show you the reasons.
Some snippets from Pink Noise. You can let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts, and if you end up enjoying them, or if you've heard about them before, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Agree or disagree, there is no wrong answer. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to join the review family today, and smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. You know who it is, my name is Jay Morris, and I'm signing off saying farewell.